What?
So then I turned to him and I said, Your Honor, I swear this is exactly how it happened. Hi! Hi, right, everyone! Okay. Welcome to Qyjari's Curious Crafts. We're glad to have you here with us tonight. I'm 1 for 5, right?
Okay, yeah.
Good day! Simply smashing! Welcome to the stream!
Hello! Welcome back! I think I'm 0 for 5 on bits now.
Something like that. Well, that's what we'll call it.
That's what we'll call it. Okay, so again, we're continuing part 4 of the Shademurk tonight on Qyjari's Curious Crafts. But first, because I stuck them on the last bit of Friday's stream, I want to shout them out first. The very first of this stream. And that is the crew at Riff and Rabble.
Hold on 1 second. Apparently there's an echo. And I don't know why.
Echo.
Why is that happening?
Should I sing and then see if there's still an echo? You trust me, you do not want me to sing.
Well, I'm confused why there's an echo because I...
Well, should I keep talking? Is it... Maybe I hit a button here.
Hold on, let's see if this is any better. Let me know if this is better.
How's that? Is that better if we're talking? Hello?
This should be better, I think, if I tested that properly.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, let's give a shout out to Riff and Rabble. They are a D&D gaming crew. Every Friday night at 10 Eastern. If you want to tune in to Twitch here and see them on Riff and Rabble, a call out to Callie and Lauren and Joe and Travis and Dave. Sir Mimsy will be watching this Friday. And don't tell my guild, but when we start raiding, then I'll start listening to them and only half listen to the raid.
Oh, okay.
Oh crap!
Yeah,
I have a guildmate in chat. Okay, so let's start with we're gonna mud tonight. Even though I didn't finish, as you can see, I did not finish the top of this mushroom. I did not attach the cap. 2 reasons. 1, I completely forgot. 2 is then I thought, because I forgot, that's my honest answer. Then I thought, well, you know what? I'll put that down. This way, from the top down, from the bird's eye view, you'll be able to see me making the stems. Are you testing the microphone? Did I have it on the wrong thing?
No, keep going.
Okay. So you'll be able to see from the top down how I'm going to do these stems, because we determined in my Feywild that mushrooms have stems. I mean roots. They have both.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna start mudding. That's what we're gonna do. So I've got, we didn't go over tools. I never remember to do this in the right order. Okay, well, the regular tools that we need. I don't even know if we'll need all this tonight. Materials. Was that fast enough for you? Cardboard. Sure. We'll probably need cardboard tonight. We might use our durs tonight. We might use wire tonight. We're definitely going to use some of this canvas, which is not on the list, but get some. We're gonna use, yeah. Who knows? I mean, maybe at the end of this I'll have to edit my materials list. But that's what we need. We're going to use tonight for sure. I also have this really cool lichen-y plant stuff that we're going to add to the end because it goes on top of all the paint and the mudding and stuff. So I won't even introduce that until we get to that part with all the other foliage that we're going to use. Okay, so we're going to use all-purpose glue. You can use your clear glue that we used for the tiles the other night. On Friday we made dungeon tiles. That was a lot of fun. It was quieter. We missed you, Drake.
Oh.
We did. I mean, I know you contributed at the very end, but
a little bit. Thanks
to Clover for coming in and filling your shoes for that stream.
Yes.
But we did miss your chatter. Okay, so you also need for this water. And I've got my big glass of water here.
Oh, we're selling materials.
Oh.
Are we?
No, we're done with materials.
Oh, okay.
If you want to get some of these fans, that's cool. But that's not on the material list anyway, so. Because we're still going to be using a couple of these.
Here, pass me one.
Okay. Is it hot down here?
It's a little warm.
Okay. I turned the air down. Okay, so I've got a big glass because a cup of water. We might need more, but I did get this just country car. He's over there fanning himself like an old southern lady. And I put some water in it. I think the ratio is going to have to be 1 to 1. 1 part water, 1 part glue. Because
hey, Joker.
hey, there he is! And Choku, I know something about you. Thank you for being a patron. I love you.
Mushrooms are a fruit of the roots. The shrooms are blooms.
There you go.
Trivia of the day.
There you go. So there are roots, haha.
Can you use beer instead of water?
Yes. As long as you don't drink your paint water, which I have done before.
Yeah.
Okay, so, well, it's better than drinking the sand water, which I've also done that before.
Or for reaching for a Coke and expecting sweet tea.
Yeah, oh yeah, bleh. Or reaching for a sweet tea when you wanted unsweet tea.
Or that.
I'm not from the South. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to pour my glue in. Let's get started. Let's get messy. It's going to take a lot of glue.
And Tranquil says painting with glue is best at 50-50.
Right. Because it's more like a decoupage type thing you're doing. And I know I mentioned that we were going to add the paint to it as well, but I'm not going to this time. Because I haven't quite decided what color we're going to make the stems and the roots and the tops yet. I know we're going to go with the purple, but I haven't picked out a perfect purple yet. So we're not going to bother doing that. Besides, it just gets paint everywhere. This at least will clean up a lot easier. And if it gets on something, it'll dry clear. So I'm going to use my paintbrush there to... I also brought down an old washcloth here that if it gets too messy, I have that. And I separated some paper towels into... I got the Selecticize. This is the cheap brand. This is like the off brand. It does not have a logo on it. It just has a nice texture to it. But I did split a bunch of these into partial bits. But we're actually going to start ripping these too. We're not going to put them on perfect because we don't want these perfect lines on there. Okay, so I'm mixing that up. Let me use one of these to clean off the brush. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my paper towels and just give them some shredding. Here we go. We're just going to get messy tonight. I know you're following along at home, so make sure that you can see I did not do this on my new cutting pad, because that would be really bad. I am doing this on my on an old vinyl tablecloth that I have. Obviously, you can see the paint all over it. I use for this purpose. We're gonna get rid of these edges. Save all those little edges, because we're gonna find little bits and pieces for that. We're gonna have it everywhere tonight. This is just gonna be so much fun. An hour and a half of nothing but glue and paste. It's like we're back in kindergarten.
Ooh, kindergarten.
Ooh, kindergarten.
I'm just testing this lapel mic real quick from a distance.
Okay.
See if it's actually...
Give any
like
sound feedback, guys, if you hear any crackling, because there's nothing worse than watching a stream with terrible sound.
Well, I think the issue is echoing.
Oh,
so
echoing?
I'm just trying to figure out the best way to solve this.
Okay. Well, speaking of microphone, we are still on the lookout for our Florida trip. We're going to take this show on the road and go down to Florida. We're still on the lookout for another Yeti, because I can't take Drake's because he streams. And we'll be gone a week and he's not coming with us. So Clover will probably help do some of that producing. But I need another microphone. And I think we're at 48% of our goal on coffee. So yeah, a very generous donation from
my good friend is Dust.
Yeah, Dust Remix gave me that. That was awesome. He's in Australia, I believe.
Yes, he is.
I don't have an Australian accent. Ooh, that was a tiny piece. We don't need tiny pieces. So yeah, if you want to buy me a cup of coffee, the link's below. Or I think Drake's putting it up on the screen. If he isn't, then that's a really strong hint. I'm doing these two at a time now. Look at that.
I forgot I had that.
I have two of them. I have the one that shows our goal, and then the one with Sir Mimsy talking about the link.
Yeah, they're both up.
Okay, thank you. Just for a second. Anyway, thank you all to my patrons. So the Patreon money for the month of September is definitely going toward that mic also, and that's already included in that 48%. because I had pre-added that to it. So if you're a patron, thank you, because you are contributing toward that microphone. So anyway, okay, we've got a good start. Oh, look at that mess. This is going to be delightful.
A delightful mess.
Delightful. I'm going to put a bigger piece down though. Whoopsie! Oh, I had one fly all over. Okay. You know what? Let's start with this one because everyone can see that much better than this tall rocket ship one, right? Is that in the center? I've lost my.
Push a little further back. There you go.
Okay.
Right about there.
All right. So we're gonna start with the roots.
Oh, hey.
And oh hey. What are we oh heying?
Your border was gone.
Put my border back up.
There you go. It's up.
Okay, we are actually going to use the one that I didn't rip up. And the reason why is because we're going to crinkle Chris Crinkle? Crinkle the crap out of it. Say that 10 times fast. And that's going to be part of our root system, if you can see that. I'm just going to put it...
You meant to tilt it.
Yeah, tilt it like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like that. Actually, I'm going to move this. It's just going to have to get on my red tablecloth because I wanted you to see the difference here. All this white, everyone's going to be snowblind. Okay, so here we go. That goes there. I know you're following along, so get your...
I'm over here just, following along. With all
Don't
my
even try. Don't even try.
Look at me go.
I need to have Del Mori on the show. Wouldn't she be hysterical?
Yes.
Is she on chat? I gave her
right
a
now,
heads
no.
up. This is not going to dry anytime soon, guys. So this is going to be just a sticky, wet mess. And we're just going to have fun applying all this. See how I did that? I just took that one square, a rectangle. I don't know my shapes. Obviously, this is not kindergarten. They know their shapes. And I'm just going to form a scrunched up root. Oh, I know. That's like we're almost done.
Okay.
I'm going to put some glue on there.
All right, good night, everybody.
We're going to get some serious glue people out of this tonight from our hands. Like Jamie and I did that one time. We had glue all over our hands and we peeled them off.
Yeah, when you open a magazine, you get stuck.
Oh, that's the Clark Griswold thing.
Yeah, the tree sap.
The tree sap. A lot of sap. All right. We're going to have this everywhere, but that's okay. We knew tonight was going to be a mudding mess. Let's do some more. Oh, look at that. That was...
Do you have to tear that off at the end, or...?
No, that's going to be a long root.
Okay.
Did I use my mom voice there?
Maybe a little, I don't know.
I did the one under the stairs first because under that last step, or that second step, because that one worried me that I wouldn't be able to connect that one very well. And I'm gluing it to the styrofoam.
Does this remind you of Jabba the Hutt's tail?
Oh yeah, it actually does! It should be wet. I mean, this paper towel should be wet to the point of, this isn't even wet enough here.
Soaked?
Not soaked, but I mean, it should be really sticky.
Should be damp.
Yeah, damp. That's a good word. And you know what? I'm just gonna do on the top. Just crinkle. I didn't pre-crinkle. That was the problem. I didn't pre-crinkle. There, that's better. And you can make these long or short or curvy. Like maybe I'll have this one curve in a little bit because we've already got the base on. We've already got our support system going here. So we don't really need to use these as support. Although they do get, let me grab my...
Does that make it a prinkle?
Prinkle.
I love those chips.
Don't put your face up. So here is what it looks like in this one, the one that's finished. See, these are really firm. These are not going anywhere. That's just paper towels. Once it's dried, that's what happens. That stick right there, that popsicle stick, only goes to right about there. If you can see that.
Yeah.
And this all is this stiff paper towel, and you can see how supported that is on that. So that's what that's kind of gonna look like.
Now, we should probably worry about like table space, right? And how far the roots go out, and what angles you put the roots at to make sure that all the mushrooms can be on the table together.
Yes. Well, we talked about putting them on that. I say too much. I've got to stop that. That should be a drinking game.
Yeah. Watch Curious Crafts, and every time she says take a shot.
Stone cold drunk. That's not a phrase.
I don't think that's a phrase. Good try though.
Sloshed. It'll be sloshed.
You'll be toasty.
Yeah. See? I just did it again, and I was trying not to specifically.
Tranquil, I already do that.
Yeah, well.
You already do the drinking part, or?
Yeah, both.
That's fair.
Yeah, and speaking of Tranquil, that's someone he and I are going to be crafting together, like we did for the Fire Giants in September.
Every time you mention me, I funnel a beer.
Who?
Tranquil.
Oh, you mean my brother Tranquil?
No, he said that.
I know. So I'm going to keep saying Tranquil, so he has to have another beer.
Oh, yeah, good point. Yeah, he's got a funnel in his mouth right now, pouring 2 beers into the...
Probably.
Darn, I like the funnel.
This looks like a mess to start, guys, but I promise. It will get better. So, do we have someone watching tonight who plans to make crafts and do a crafting stream? Is that who's in the... Are they in the chat room right now?
Impersonation?
Someone who's hosting?
Yeah, someone hosted us at the very beginning.
Thank you for doing that.
The name was Soup Gargoyle.
That is an awesome name. I love it.
They hosted us with the intent of auto-hosting us every time we go live.
Oh, that's
awesome. We'll be on his channel. And they intend to do similar things. So.
Well, that would be great.
We'll end up checking him out or her out at some point.
Definitely. The D&D community is so awesome. I have discovered in just everyone's super... Oh, I didn't wrinkle that one again. Just being so super supportive of... What happened? This one fell off. I turned away and it fell off.
For like 2 seconds.
I know. I might get some tape and tape it a little bit too. Everyone's been so supportive of each other. Creative people, artists, crafters, musicians, other players, DMs, writers, podcasters, streamers, on Twitter especially, because that's where I first came to know this community. It has just been overwhelmingly delightful. Positive. A very, very positive atmosphere. It has actually been just... well, I won't say life-saving, but it's been a blessing to me to have... This is falling apart. To have all you people in my life and to share this stuff with you, as silly as it is. This does get better.
Reminds me of an O2 from Final Fantasy... Oh gosh, numbers. XI, I can't remember what
that's
16?
11.
Oh, 11.
XI is 11.
That's right. There's a V for... Yeah.
V is 5, yeah. Oh, that reminds me.
I don't know what an O2 looks like, though, so...
I don't either. I've never played Final Fantasy. I'm old. Although it's probably been around as long as I have.
I was going to say, it's been around for a long time.
Yeah. That's a drink.
Oh. I think I need to play this.
Someone posted
Your producer's
one of those...
Drunk.
Yeah, I'm a producer, can't get drunk. You run the show. Someone on Twitter posted one of those little challenges things where can you identify this item, and it's like a toy from the 30s or something,
right,
to show your age. Well, one of them was, can you say something that tells your age without using numbers? So I did L11. L-I-I.
L-I-O.
I am so smart. I do need to get a little Homer picture when I say that. I do that all the time. Have a gif of him dancing around.
Yeah, just have him pop up on the screen for a second.
I
can probably find that for you.
I get in trouble. Everything on my stream I have paid for.
Yes.
The artwork I paid for. Probably the only thing I don't pay for is Drake.
You're right. The assembly.
But that's why I can use this music, the theme. I paid for the theme.
the voice of
yes, Mr. Sherwood, Sir Mimsy's voice. He was so kind when he did Sir Mimsy's voice. He thought the project was so fun to do because he quoted me a price for 5 sayings, and that was just to use the sayings for the various times that like someone would follow or would become a patron or YouTube subscriber. He ended up doing like 30 of them. He said it was so much fun to do. He just kept sending me little bits and little sound bits of him doing Sir Mimsy. That's why you can have such a variety of him talking.
Oh, and going back to how to tell your age without using numbers.
Yeah.
Tranquil says states and provinces.
States and provinces.
How many?
Oh, yeah, okay. Ha ha ha.
Nah. She was not amused.
I thought he was trying to say his age.
Oh.
So I'm like, no, he's not. 50
And Toku gives
yet.
sideways eyes.
L-I-I. Soon to be L-I-I-I. Okay, so that's barely hanging on there because apparently I'm a derp and it's got to probably dry a little bit some, but we're going to just muddle through because it's going to be awesome. And now we're going to do the sides. Look at that. Doing, doing, doing. There's that trampoline we need.
Oh, yeah.
There's some more. Let's tear off the bits that don't glue on. We'll just do some right here. I'm going to wrap it around. That'll maybe hold it in there a little bit. It's kind of, I should have used different color paper towels or something. I guess they don't come other colors.
Or get different cups, colored cups.
Yeah, because everyone's becoming, no, not styrofoam. Oh. Not that I've ever seen.
Quick, somebody go look it up.
Someone will. Just don't post it in.
You can post it in Discord, just don't post links if you don't mind.
In chat, because for some reason it doesn't like that. Okay. I'm gonna get you kicked out or something. I don't know. I think Anshoku was kicked out. I know who Anshoku is, but I'm not gonna say.
Man, that was such a funny night too.
That was fun, yeah.
I mean, when you found out.
When I found out, that was so funny.
She was pacing.
I was pacing. I was like, "That stinker!"
Like frustrated, but also like, dang it.
I can't believe I know who that is.
He gave a little like face.
Did he?
Yeah.
You're a stinker. I won't give away your identity, but you are a stinker. Tranquil knows who he is too, but I won't tell Tranquil who he is.
Wait, what?
Tranquil knows who he is too.
Oh, but you just said a second ago that he knows who he is, but
I'm not gonna tell Tranquil who he is. Who Anshoku is. I think Tranquil knows who Tranquil is.
No. Okay, yeah, no. I understood. Way after the fact.
Gotcha. You see how precise I'm doing this, guys? This is precision work here.
Slapping it on there. I mean, pinpoint accuracy.
Look at that pinpoint accuracy right there. There's a reason why I had my nails done white today.
Yeah, so you can blend in.
Yeah, like
make it harder to see.
Maybe on hindsight, perhaps that was a bad idea. These roots are not. I guess the glue is too. It's gonna have to dry some before that takes shape. You'll have to just check on it and make it dry some. Whee! I'm so glad I started with the hardest one. I'm going over the top of this too, by the way. Just for the just to ensure that it stays sticky.
Now when that dries,
yeah,
is that going to continue to be sticky, or is it going to soak in and not be sticky? It
will not be sticky at all.
Do you know why, by chance?
Because the glue dries.
Well, but I mean, dry glue can still have a sticky touch to it.
Not Elmer's.
Oh. It's clearly been a long time since I've played with Elmer's glue.
Maybe you should craft. I know you're following along over there.
Right, yeah.
I'll look totally. Over, he's on his phone. Playing Candy Crush. We're gonna get those stairs in a second. I'm just doing the body of it. Body, I said body. Okay. Alright, so is it 8? It's 7:30 I think the the poll I had on Twitter is over. So I'm gonna check real quick the final poll results.
You don't have a pen, do you? I can go check.
I don't think I do. My fingers are all sticky. Let me look. I don't know if it's gonna be able to identify my finger touch. Nope. There's too much glue on my fingers. Okay.
Oh, there it is.
You see it?
Yep.
Oh, is 172 still winning?
172 is still winning.
Okay, so here's the deal.
There's a deal.
I need for everyone in chat who's watching to please decide what number. Just pick a number. Don't say any number because I have 3 numbers from which you can choose. Are you ready? The first one is. Hold on, I gotta get my little cheat sheet. 34. The second one is 65. And the third one is 172. So 34, 65, or 172. Of those 3 numbers, pick your favorite and put it in chat. And Drake's gonna calculate who the people on Twitter weren't given the reason why either, so don't think you're being left out. And don't race over to Twitter to figure out what I'm talking about, because they don't know either. Oh. A lot of sap.
A lot of sap.
Okay, so have we got any results in?
We've got a couple.
Okay. Are you calculating? I'm sticking to this thing. It's hard to see the sides because it's facing away. Okay, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start doing the stairs. That one's coming off. That's gonna be covered by the cap, so I'm not gonna worry about that.
Oh gosh.
What? We got lots?
Oh no, sorry, typo.
Typo. Okay, no typos. Oh, that's a big gap right there. How'd that happen? It's not sticky enough. That's the problem.
It's probably the age of all your children added together.
No.
That would be an interesting number to find out, though.
Yeah, it's no. I'll tell you this: no answer is wrong.
No answer is wrong. That is absolutely correct.
So you can pick any one of those numbers. You're not guessing any answer to something. You're just giving me your favorite of those 3 numbers. Which one do you like the best?
All right, let's see. So, I'm gonna give it another minute.
Okay.
Starting in 8 seconds.
Okay.
Sorry, I actually have a timer.
Oh, okay, cool. Is it showing up on the screen?
No. Oh, no. I could if I had
Nah, I didn't give you enough notice.
But okay, 1 minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna really quick.
Oh, that came off. How'd that come off?
You probably pulled on it, Mom.
Well, I probably did. Okay, I'm gonna start on the stairs. I'll start on the top one so you guys can see as I work here. Okay. So
doing this one-handed is difficult. Goodness gracious.
make sure you glue underneath the step too, because you want the underside to be and these don't have to be smooth. It can be lumpy or bumpy or obtuse.
So Silverwind said 65. Tranquil said 172. And Inchoku said 34.
Okay, no wrong answers, remember.
Yeah. How much would I bet that Tranquil voted on the Twitter poll and here?
Oh, he might have. Yeah, I didn't think about that. That's okay. If you follow me on Twitter and answer that, and you watch me, you get 2 votes.
Could you imagine if we did this just here in the stream, not on Twitter at all? So 1 vote for each.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Tiebreaker, please. Okay, the timer's over. It looks like the winner is 172.
All right. So. What that means is, you haven't put it up yet.
No,
yet,
I have
you?
not.
Okay, so what that means is, this Friday for the stream, I will be trying to, between now and Friday, come up with an idea to create this creature.
Should I?
Yes, go ahead.
The wonderful, majestic Grell.
I will be making a grill from...
Grell, isn't it?
Grell, sorry, Grell. No, I even typed Grell out there, but I just said it wrong. Which is on page 172 of the Monster Manual.
172. That's okay. I see what you did there. Yeah. Clever.
Yeah, so I'm going to try to... that's what I'll be doing on Friday's stream.
Tranquil just said he's on page 172.
I haven't brought it down here, but I'm not going to touch it because my fingers are all sticky.
I took it off.
Okay. So I'm going to try to put something together for Friday's stream at 6 o'clock. And then for the rest of the month, I will be, of course, the next Tuesday, a week from today, I will be doing more of this. We'll continue working on this. We have a lot more to go. In fact, I was planning to do a separate show, or a separate project rather, in October, but this is not going to be done by October.
Tranquil said, call me, I have ideas for the grill.
Okay.
He is on page 172. Thanks, Rylan. I want to make a community of Grell NPCs, right? You know, like in a campaign.
That would be horrible.
Yeah, it would be. But like a lot of them are in a quarry.
Okay.
Okay, and they're
Don't say it.
And they're mining away.
Okay.
Okay.
This is going to be a very bad pun. I feel it coming.
And one's going to come out from up top
Yeah.
to bark some orders.
Okay.
And he's going to be the foreman.
Okay. Oh, so he'll be the foreman Grell?
Yeah.
That took a long time to
but
be
I'm so pleased with it,
It's
though.
a very, very bad joke.
I'm very pleased with it. Oh, Tranquil guessed them all. Yoklol was 65 and Bullet was 34.
Yep. It was going to be one of those three creatures. But I will make the Grell on Friday. At least attempt to. I wouldn't have chosen those three to put on the list if I didn't have a general idea of what I could do, but I am starting from scratch. I've never actually made one. That came off. I'll have to reglue that later, but I'm actually glad it's not there because now you can see a better picture of doing these stairs.
Tranquil guess or cheated.
Yeah. Oh, did he look really?
He probably looked. Although I wouldn't have been surprised if he guessed because it's him.
That's, yeah.
Grilled mushrooms.
Oh, boo. Who's that?
And then Joku. Oh, Foreman Grill.
He's still laughing about that joke.
It's funny, man. That's
a keeper.
That's an A+. That's a.
So you can see what I'm doing with these stairs is I'm basically just wrapping the part sticking out of the Styrofoam cup with the. What is happening in chat?
I got a message from Jake on Discord, and he said LMFAO at Foreman Grill. Thank you, Jake.
I didn't realize Jake was in watching. Thank you, Jake.
Yes. Hi, Jake.
You guys.
It looks like a hot mess, that mushroom.
It is. It is a hot mess, and I'm a hot mess. Well, I'm a mess.
It is warm down here. I mean,
it is warm down here.
We're warm
I turned
messes.
the air down, but it's just not cooperating. I probably didn't do it soon enough. I can't even feel my fingertips anymore. And I just realized that they're probably not crafting along with me. You know why? Because they're chatting.
Yeah.
You can't chat.
Although Silverwind's not chatting, so I mean.
Maybe he is playing along.
And Jake hasn't been chatting except for the one thing in Discord, so maybe.
He washed his hands before he sent that. Yeah. So otherwise, they're going to be getting glue all over their keyboards. So, and that's not good. This is a mess.
Does the Foreman Grill have a name? George.
George, yeah. That's terrible.
I feel like that's the kind of like content in a homebrew campaign that Tranquil would come up with.
It is. He's come up with some of the funniest characters. Well, we had Squid Vicious.
Yeah.
he used an army man to make. Well, I have him. He gave him to. Oh, where'd he go?
Oh,
there. He's over there. He's over there. He used. What did you use? Tranquil, a shell and an army man.
A big army man.
You turned his spear. He had a spear in his hand into a guitar. And because Ronan got the final shot on him, he gave him to me.
He's like, I'm never going to use this again.
Yeah, and I gladly took it because that way he would never be able to use it again.
It's going to be scary on the day that you use it against him.
Ooh, I didn't think about that. He's over there going, shut up, Drake, shut up, Drake. Yeah, the stream that we're going to do in Florida, don't watch it for the story. Barely watch it for the rules.
Oh, yeah.
But do watch it for the shenanigans, because when my brothers and I, and our extended family, but they won't be there, my nephews and Drake and Crow, it's pretty funny.
It gets insane.
It's really... Oh, that was kind of small. I'll use this one. No, that's... Here's one. We just get silly, stupid. Although I need to put a rule in place about drinking, because...
Yeah.
We might get kicked off Twitch.
No. I've been quite toasty on stream before.
Have you?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was playing Rocket League, and yeah.
That would have been hysterical.
Very interesting night.
Inebriated.
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting these stairs covered. Slowly but surely, spiraling around.
Oh yeah, that's right, we're crafting.
This is not a talk show.
Although there is an option on Twitch to go live as a talk show.
Is there?
Yeah.
Like a radio show?
Yeah. Like a live podcast type of thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. I don't know what else I'd talk about except crafting, so I'm also just watching my fingers craft instead of my face talk.
Not gonna lie, Twisted and I considered once doing a
Really?
podcast together. I don't no idea what we talk about, but...
It's like when you spend an hour on the phone and hang up with someone that you're really close to and don't even realize what you talked about.
Yeah. And this way we could go back and go, wow, we're dumb.
Wow, we really said that?
Wow, I'm a horrible person.
Maybe we better not put that on.
Maybe not.
Okay. Oh my gosh, look at those stairs! One of them is a trampoline, right?
Relationships in the D&D game?
I mean, you could talk about D&D.
I mean, hey, yeah, like just a general, like, ooh, actually, theory crafting on rules or,
well, as long as people will... Yes, I agree. That would be fun, as long as people did the agree to disagree type of thing.
How about homebrew?
Yeah, homebrew would be fun.
A D&D podcast based, we're just a couple people talking on homebrew content.
Yeah.
Ideas.
Like, well, you and I have had many a conversation about fun things that we could... But then we'd give all of our info away, all of our ideas away to our players. We can't do that.
Well, I mean, if it's a rule, like our custom crit rule.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like
that kind of stuff. I mean,
yeah,
everyone's
that's a good idea.
That.
That's true.
But
hey, speaking of content for D&D, you're DMing not this Thursday, but the following, the 20th.
Right.
Yeah.
I do have an idea in mind, in terms of.
Well, don't say because Tranquil's on, and
I know.
He Skypes in for that. So I need to come up with a character. I won't talk about what I'm thinking about since Tranquil's here, but
right.
I have an idea. I already have her name.
I think when we learn the rule eventually, yeah, exactly. Custom crit rule, yeah. So, I actually came up with this in a different D&D session involving my brother and sister and my dad. We decided that if you minimumed out on all your dice or close to minimum out
when you roll a crit.
When you rolled a crit,
yeah,
it felt really
anticlimactic,
underwhelming. Yeah, and so what we decided was the typical rule from the DMG or Player's Handbook is you double the dice. You take what you roll and you double it, and boom, that's your number. But if you roll nothing but ones, and you rolled 3 dice, that's
I gotta wash my hands.
Yeah, that's 6 points of that's 6 points of damage. So what we decided was taking the rule that says the alternate rule that says roll 2 dice instead of doubling. Instead of rolling 2 dice, you actually max the second set of dice that you would normally roll. So that gets maxed automatically, and then you get to roll the normal damage on top of that. So
like for when Ronan uses her short bow, her OG. She crits. I automatically get 6 points.
Correct.
Because
one of the extra dice that you roll,
right.
Doubling the dice, that would make it a 2d6.
Right, but if I use Hunter's Mark on it, that
makes it 40.
That's 12.
Yeah.
So if I crit, I automatically get to add 12 to my roll.
Right, because critting, according to the book, it's any damage dice that you roll for that attack, you double. Or roll twice.
Okay, we have covered this mostly. Some of it is still floppy. It will dry and it will solidify. I am twisting the ends. I always just picture those kind of the roots having a bit of a twist at the end.
Well, and they're probably going into the ground a little bit. So,
sure.
It gives the illusion of going into the ground.
Right.
And not just petering out.
So, I'm going to set this one aside.
Oh, you saw something very similar to that on D&D with high school students on YouTube. Huh, cool.
The way they did their crit rolls?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of cool.
I'm sure other people might use something like that too. I like it because it is very disappointing if you crit and it's like, oh yeah, I crit, I got a 20, yay, I critted. And then you roll a 1d6 and get a 1. It's like, well, double that. I get a 2.
And then modifier.
3.
Yeah.
But at least this way, if you roll a 1, you have at least 7.
Right. It's always just above average.
Yeah.
Is the way I picture it.
So that's kind of what we do. I'm still fiddling with this, but we'll get on to the next one. These will take a while to dry. They'll be dry by the next Tuesday, for sure. And I will do the other ones off... Yeah, I will do the other ones off stream, I promise. I will do those. Simply because this is taking a while.
It's a little tedious, it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of... You see, I got little bits... It looks like a mummy.
Can you bring it closer? Ooh, a giant mummy squid.
Stop talking. There's the stairs.
Oh, imagine if I was drinking.
Oh, look at that. It just came completely undone.
Maybe you should stop shaking your project around.
I did. I was shaking it. Let me I'll put on a plate. And that'll... There. And that'll be... Ooh, that'll be like a root coming out. Like it's bowed.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'll have one that... Yeah. I can adjust them later. When you paint them, they become a little soft again, and you can kind of form them the way you want. So for now, I'm just going to tuck that in there and set that aside and work on the next one. Work on the next one. Ta-da! Alright, chat. How could I have done that better? Oh. Taking suggestions. Yeah. I'm cheating. Here we go. Seriously, how could I have done that better?
That joke is completely undone. Oh yeah. I need to teach you how to twist cotton and glue and wire.
No, I don't like the cotton.
Well, the cotton just gets... Then you went wire.
Yeah, well, yeah, I could use wire.
Wire, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, but
it's just an extra...
it still has to cover. I still have to cover it with this thing, and it's still gonna come up if I don't.
Right, this is still gonna potentially unwind.
What I might do is hot glue.
Styrofoam?
Not the styrofoam. This part, at least to the here, so it stops coming out. Yeah. And look at that! I turned my hot glue gun on. This is gonna be hot. Ow!
Hey, Mom, it's hot.
Thanks.
Wire you can manipulate. There could be areas where you walk under the root.
Oh, and it entangles you. Ooh. I like that.
Or a root that comes up and bludgeons you to death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's that idea. We'll table that.
I think the Thursday group's gonna hate me.
Yeah.
If that's my first thought. In my campaign, everything can kill you.
Yeah. They're gonna. The thing is, it's gonna take us 5 hours just to get through a freaking door because there's something on the other side that's gonna kill us every time. No, this is your house. No. I'm checking for traps.
Something snuck in.
You hired guards. I don't care. I don't trust them.
They're all dead. I could feel it. Feel it in my coffers.
Did you guys ever finish Strahd?
No, we are still finishing Strahd.
Do you know that I gave my oldest, what did I give him for his birthday? More than Canaan's?
And dice, yes.
And some dice, and I gave him 6 sets of dice. They're really kind of pretty looking.
It was funny too because he pulled out each of the dice and went through each bag. He was like, this was so cool. And he sat there and he was all like, just kind of sitting there. And I was sitting to his right and I went down to the bag and he went, okay. And he,
like there's more?
Yeah, there's more. And he pulled out the card. He was like, all right, yeah, card, yeah. I read the card. And then he was like all happy with himself. And I went,
there's more.
Again. Nodded to the bag again. He was like, what?
What did he forget?
How did you miss the biggest item in
the
bag?
book? He missed the book?
Yeah, he missed the book was last.
What a dork.
Yeah,
so he texted me thank you and everything, and I was like, oh, I'm so glad you like it, and he was like, now I just have to decide which one to use tonight.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
he showed us. Use the pink ones, and he was like, ooh, that would be ironic. I'll kill him with pink dice. And I'm like, uh-oh. Because he's running Strahd for them.
Yeah, we haven't come across Strahd yet, but we...
No spoilers.
All I'll say is we know what room he's supposed to be in when we fight him.
No spoilers.
So we're avoiding that room like the plague.
Okay, so we're done. You haven't fought Strahd yet. No, we're done.
No, we're good.
But. My party goes on a detour.
I mean, we kind of did. Like we're going through the entire castle first.
If you don't follow Del Mori on Twitter, she's been posting some really funny little. She posts their conversation, like in-game
RP and some
conversations,
OOC moments.
Yeah, it's funny.
Out of character.
She's a funny writer. She's funny anyway.
Well, it's funny because a lot of that stuff is actually said out loud. Like...
I know. I believe you. I've posted some stuff that we've said. I mean, just on our guild's webpage. Yes, Rainick, we have a webpage. I post a page called Superfluous, and I've been doing that since our EverQuest days. And on it are just funny things that we have said over how many years now?
Oh, geez.
EverQuest came out in 1999.
Right.
So it's been probably 2000, 2001.
Oh, Tranquil says you need a bigger brush and broad stroke those paper towels.
Yeah, I probably should get these wetter. You know what I need? One of those sponge, those cheapo sponge brushes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this might work out better. Tranquil, you're right. I just cleaned my fingers and now they're sticky again. But I said all that to say something.
Funny quotes.
Yeah. So I've been posting it. You can't go there if you're not a member of our guild, so don't try to find it. But it is, if ever I need a pick-me-up, I go there and I just read back all the stupid things we've ever said over the years, and it just makes me crack up. Some of the funniest things my guild members will say to each other.
And Tranquil suggests latex gloves.
I have some, but then I just go through them all, so I just decided I would just clean my fingers off.
And suddenly the gloves are stuck to the project.
Yeah, then the gloves are stuck, and yeah.
And now I guess there's latex, so
yeah.
That's part of this.
Why does this mushroom have a latex glove stuck to it? Don't ask.
You just flip it up and mash it into the side of the mushroom and make it part of the stalk.
Yeah. This one's a doctor. Oh, that's a lot of glue. That's going to be really sticky. I didn't even put the hot glue on this one. This one's going to be a little bit easier because it doesn't have the cap on.
Oh, right.
And we can...
yeah, the others are going to be a pain.
We'll have to tip it on its side to do it. But I will do them off camera. I will do them... I'll work on them this weekend. I guess World of Warcraft can wait. I just had to get geared for the raid. And I did.
And I did.
So, I'm good. I'm good to go. But we're not raiding till the 5th, so I have plenty of time. Don't yawn!
I still love that story of Paul and his guild. I have a friend named Paul. He's my British friend, my first one.
My British son.
Yeah, he it was when Ruby Sanctum came out for World of Warcraft, and it was like a brand new raid or whatever. His guild decided to give it a shot, and he was in a hardcore raiding guild.
Was he?
Oh yeah, very hardcore raiding guild. Very Circe business. And they went in 25 man, which at the time I think that was the highest.
It was, but they didn't go 40 for a while.
And
it got glue gun strings all over it.
And I think Ruby's Kingdom only has one boss. Like it has like some trash or whatever, trash mobs.
I don't know if
it's
I've
just
ever
one
been
boss.
there.
But they went in and they did the fight and they got it to like 5% before it raged and wiped the group.
Everybody.
And they were like, wow, this is great. They came up with a boss that's like difficult and this is awesome. Like I can't wait to try this on heroic. And then the raid leader went, guys, it's already on heroic.
Oops.
My bad. They were like, what? So their first try, without ever having looked up the boss fight or anything like that, they almost beat it on heroic.
That's
I was
funny.
like, that gum, guys.
That happened to us with Deathwing, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We did the boss before Deathwing, and we were feeling pretty confident. We're like, well, we still have time left in the raid. You want to go try Deathwing? And not the boss, rather the the boss. We were working through that dungeon, and we got my in-game sister. She was reading sort of off on another monitor, sort of the play-by-play of it, how to do it. And we're our guild. We don't finish things the first try ever. We are not an Uber guild. We are just a family friend guild.
There's a reason why they call it face smashing.
Yeah, we face smash. That's what we do. So we go in and she's just casually reading. Just okay, so we go do this, and she's reading off this other side as we do it. We're like, oh, okay, well we did that. Okay, next he's gonna do this. He might do this or that, and she's reading, and okay, well let's be aware of that. And so we were aware of that, and next thing we know, we killed him. We're like, oh. Hey, we one-shot him.
Yeah, Tranquil just said in chat, single shot Deathwing before the next expansion, the night before the
It
next
was
expansion.
it was the night before the expansion. Yeah, and that was pretty cool.
That sounds cool.
Because we've never done a boss even since from the current expansion before the next expansion came out.
Oh, you mean like the end boss, like the...
Right.
So like Arthas and...
Right,
yeah.
oh yeah, no, the Lich King, we still haven't defeated him.
With all your gear now. He still wipes us. I don't know why.
I don't know why.
Defile.
He's
I don't
a
know.
jerk.
Jerk.
I'm gonna need more glue. I told you this was gonna be messy, guys, but you know what? I like the idea that I did here, even though I got the little spider webby things coming off here. Oh! Before I get to the next part of... Oh, this just got sticky. Hold on, I gotta cover something up. There's a whole spot over here that I put glue on that I didn't put any paper on.
Oh.
I just touched it all. And I need to make some more water glue mix. But before I do that, I wanted to show... Well, my hands were kind of not as bad as they were before. I'll show you, for those of you who watched Friday, thank you so much for tuning in. We did it, like I said, we did a one-shot. I made reversible dungeon tiles. And I'm excited about this project because I want to use them for my own use. When I play with Tranquil and the gang and the Banana Brothers. But I was thinking that I would, and I probably shouldn't say this because then it's canon, is make a set of them for a giveaway. Because I like the way they're turning out so far. And I'm just going to show them to you guys since sometimes my Tuesday people can't make my Friday nights. I'll show you what I did. And then I'll show you... Oh, no, my fingers just got sticky again. Oh, was that on there? I don't know.
A lot of tree sap.
A lot
of mushroom sap.
Do they have sap? If they have roots, they have sap.
Yours do.
Yeah, they do now. Okay, let's set that aside. A lot of sap. I'll rinse off my fingers. That's why I got this big cup. I can't find that cloth I brought down though. Oh, here it is. I look so professional, don't I? I have my hand in a cup. Okay, so I made... Oh, and I wanted to show this to Tranquil too.
Okay.
We got off screen and he said, paint that middle section. And I was like, oh crap, we're already muted and everything. So I did paint it. These are the tiles. I painted those middle sections there. Here's the tile on this side. And it has a entrance here and an entrance here. I always make the entrance in the center and I make them 2 tiles wide.
Can you bring it this way? Too far. Like, yeah, that's good.
That's good?
That's good.
Okay. And then I took a sponge to paint them. I won't go over the process because that was Fridays. You can watch it on YouTube. I also started repainted the walls here. so that's a lot better than they were. I started putting the walls up on this one. But what's neat about these tiles is they are reversible. That's the same pattern on this side as it is on this side, but this side has some acid pools in it, or an acid pool in it. But this has 4 entrances here, and same with this one. So you could choose to have your party run through a dungeon with entrances or with rooms that don't have anything on the floor, or some that do. And I will paint all of the tiles on this side the same thing, so they are reversible. But what I noticed when I made the one on the stream, and then when I made subsequent ones, was I had to mark every single one of these spaces to make 1 by 1 floor tiles. And that got tedious, sitting there measuring it. More this way? Right there. Okay. So I invented something today. Da-da-da!
And the great reveal.
It is. I actually had to... So it's a box. I know. Isn't that neat?
Ooh.
I made it out of, look, a table.
Ah.
I made it out of, not foam, not this stuff, not the foam insulation.
Right.
That I've been using for this stuff. I made it out of that stuff that comes in a package that has, if you rub it, then little balls of white, what do you call it? Styrofoam come out.
Yeah.
So you really can't use it to carve with.
Okay.
And then I used 2 layers of that and a 3rd layer, and I made, look at that, those are nails.
Those are nails. So, sharp. Don't.
Yeah. That's why I made a cover, a cardboard cover.
In Tranquil, before you opened it, he said this is gonna be genius, and then in Joker you said waffle tile iron.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Waffle tile.
I actually thought about trying to use maybe, those old-fashioned ice cube trays that have the metal on the inside, because they're kind of. You don't remember.
I guess
I barely remember. But check it out. So you put this in there like that. This is one of my. I'll do this side because it's easier to see. Put it inside the frame. See, it fits right inside the frame. Push down. Oh, you guys, look at this. And then.
And Joker said, "I remember."
Perfectly lined up.
Can
dots.
you lift it a little bit more? Yeah. All right. There it is.
And then I can just decide how I want the pattern on this room to be. Maybe this one will be a hallway going straight down.
Tranquil said it's an Iron Maiden for bad dungeons.
Yeah, bad dungeon tile. But see, look, I can do 2 sides with just a flip. Like, look at that. It's done.
Yeah, it's you now have a guide.
I have a guide. That one's done too. That one's harder to see though because of the writing, but I can see it. So I just had to show off that I made this today when I should have been putting caps on mushrooms.
So yay?
Yay, yeah. No, I was excited. I couldn't wait to share that with my Friday people. Because now I can make, like I said, I think I'm going to make a set. I don't know. What's a good number for set? Let's ask the room.
All right. How many
tiles
would make a good dungeon set? Now, if I'm going to throw in my 2 cents on that,
yes,
I would say as many tiles as a closed dungeon can take.
Yes.
So you don't want to have any, a certain number of tiles where if they used every single one, they'd have an open doorway to nowhere. To nowhere,
right. It would have to be a dead
either
end.
Like a one entrance or a totally enclosed one where they can have a
stairway.
ladder coming down.
Yeah, stairway or ladder.
Yeah. So our first vote is from Rylan, 235.
Of course. Someone said 172, right?
Our
Let
next
me guess.
vote is from Tranquil.
Uh-huh.
He asks, how big is your living room floor?
All right, you people. You're killing me. As funny as that, as wonderful as that invention is, it's not going to help me make that many.
Oh no, you said.
Oh no, you said.
Next thing you're going to have to make a similar thing that you can mix 2 colors of paint together to, just dunk the one end of it in and boom, it's painted.
Boom, it's painted. How'd that be? Well, then I'd be out of a job.
How big is that cardboard, or sorry, that square that you punctured?
It is 6.5 by 6.5, and that's because I always like a 1/4 inch border on it.
Okay.
I'll show you the other one had the border on.
Oh, they both just gave an extra answer that are basically the same thing.
What's that?
Tranquil said, honestly, I judge the table size you typically play on, and Rylan said, as many as you need to cover your table.
Okay.
So, well, cover your table, but leave just enough room for people to lay down their character sheets and books and stuff. But yes. So your typical play area, I guess.
Well, okay. Then I will go with what I typically use for my dungeon terrain. I mean, just my terrain, which is a 30 by 20. But
you like one of those?
Yeah, but
okay.
I'd make it even out. So maybe 3, that's 18. No, it's 19 and a half. Yeah, 19.
Well, just looking at that, that's probably 4 by 3.
No, it's 20 by 30. 20 inches by 30 inches.
Oh no, but I meant full-size tiles.
Well, those aren't tiles.
I know, but just going off the size dimensions, that looks like it's probably 4 or 5 by 3.
Okay, so
that's 15 or...
So 15, so 12 or 15 maybe?
12 to 15.
Okay. And, they're reversible, so you can make a long...
Right.
You can make a long hallway.
Now, I'm curious too, I wonder if people would enjoy, when you flip it upside down, yes, it's a variant of the same tile, but what if instead it was like, one's the 4-way, like you showed a minute ago,
yes.
But when you flip it upside down, that's just a hallway, or a corridor, or
and I thought about that too. I'm not going to make all of them, for the set I give away, I'm not going to make all of them have acid on them. I'll probably do half with acid, and then half would just be unusual turns.
Okay.
Like maybe a hidden, or a very narrow 5 feet by 5 foot wide, or one tile around, kind of well, here I think I have one up here.
15 times 15 is 225. Is that enough?
Yeah.
That's a joker.
Oh, it's not. Oh, here, this one.
I forgot you made that one.
Something like that, or just something different. But angled ones to turn corners. Or just plain, just plain hallways.
Corridor,
yeah, plain corridors. I have some of those in sewer. Oh, this is falling apart.
Rylan, I think you misunderstood. You seem to have heard something about a play space. What I said was, as many as you need to cover your table. The entire table.
Oh, the entire table? Oh, Rylan.
You would be cool, though, is if you did that.
You keep me busy.
Is if you did that, and then, table trays.
For everyone's,
that are slightly lower than the table, so you could slide it under the table if you needed to.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be actually pretty cool.
A drawer.
Ooh. Custom D&D table incoming.
Yeah.
Friday craft project.
That'll be my next coffee project. After I get my microphone, I'll put my coffee up there. I need to make a
D&D table.
A D&D table.
Need $2,000 to go get wood.
Yeah, just for the
nails and...
Well, don't forget, have you seen the ones with the TVs built into them?
Yes.
Doesn't my oldest have one of those? A TV that he's been using?
Yeah, he's got a TV with it's
like an acrylic top so that it doesn't scratch the glass.
Plexiglass. Yes, they managed to get a plexiglass sheet. I don't know if they had it cut to size or if they found one that size of the TV, but they basically glued it to the surface of the TV.
Right.
And we've been playing Strahd on that. It's been pretty cool.
Yeah, that way you can put a map. Just put a map on the on your monitor, or a TV rather.
Yeah.
And have it change it all you want. You can use Fog of War.
Yeah.
Which is a lot better than trying to use. What do we use?
I mean, we put the
Tranquil.
he puts the maps in GIMP or Photoshop or something, and just kind of draws on them. Fog of War.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
The host where we play is big into carpentry. He's building a mobile version of the Critical Role table. Oh dang!
Ooh.
He could sell that.
That's a gorgeous. That's a wormwood table. That's gorgeous. I love the cutout for the DM. That was brilliant. That was a brilliant idea. Have you seen it?
I haven't.
It's a square, but the DM sits on a corner, but the corner's cut out.
Okay.
So imagine here's the square, and the DM sits it looks like a starship.
Oh, I get it.
I think there's a piece, and it
puts everybody a little closer together.
Yeah, and then he puts the map in front, and then they're all on the other sides.
That's cool.
It is really cool.
That's really cool.
And then he's got the wings on the side.
Yeah, for
his stuff. I think he puts his iPad for music, or his mobile tablet device. They can't say that on
Yes,
They're
you
streaming.
can.
He can't. They've been told.
Oh.
They can't. I can, but until I've been told. When I get
Until I've been told.
until I get told. This one's coming along better than the other one did. Practice, right? Because even though these things are kind of falling apart, they're at least staying on. Because of the glue gun, so that helped. Anyone have any questions so far or suggestions for making this easier?
Oh, I forgot I had Mimsy on there with the question mark.
Oh, yeah. Well, Mimsy can leave. What are you doing?
If you can see the bottom of the cup, you need more.
This bottom? Is that Tranquil?
No, that's Anchoku.
And Choku. Next time you're in Florida, and Choku, we'll have to play. That's even more mystery.
I know, more mystery.
For Tranquil to figure out who it is.
Rylan, do the chickens have large talons?
Chickens?
Got me there. I don't know what you mean.
I'm gonna put this with the straight edge up here because I know that the thing will cover it. The cap will cover it. That'll get that piece used.
And
Right
Choku
there.
said the glue cup.
Oh, glue cup? This one? This is Country Crock?
Oh, maybe he means like filling it up with more glue to use
Oh,
on
yeah.
that.
Yeah. It needs more.
Oh, do the chickens have large talons is a Napoleon Dynamite quote.
Oh, I haven't seen that in a while.
I haven't seen it ever.
Oh, you haven't? I mean, you gotta see it once.
Everybody was
reference.
always surprised with the movies I haven't seen.
He finally got to see Doctor
Strange.
sing-along vlog.
No, Dr. Horrible.
Dr. Horrible sing-along vlog. Doctor Strange. You said it.
Well, I thought that's what you were going for.
You just watched it the other night.
Yeah, but that's not where my mind went.
Oh. Doctor Strange is really good, though. You should watch Doctor Strange.
Strange Brew was the greatest movie of all time.
That's a funny movie. You don't know that one.
I don't know that one. Am I too young for
that was with Bob and Doug McKenzie from the Great White North. Take Off.
Was those the Canadian guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
They sang the 12 Beers of Christmas.
Yeah, 12 Beers of Christmas. Yeah, that's right. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me beer.
Beer. There should be more to that.
2 beers.
No.
3 beers.
In a tree.
Oh. I'm still laughing at the Foreman girl
I know,
thing.
you're still laughing at your Foreman joke. Alright, Anchoku, when are you going to be in Florida next?
Take off, eh?
Hoser. I love that they got Geddy Lee on the end of that song.
Take off, you hosers, Rylan just said.
Yeah.
Strange Brew, kill what's inside of you. What?
I haven't seen it in a long time, but
I
I,
was
do.
gonna say,
recognize
it's in quotations, so
yeah,
it must
it's
be a quote.
probably a quote, but I don't recognize it because it's been a while. Oh my goodness, there's stuff everywhere.
Yeah, it looks like you've just like shredded a Muppet
I did. Oh, that's mean.
for your project. It's a song by Cream. Oh, I don't know who Cream
okay.
is.
Yeah, it's an old song.
And Choku said the next holiday. To answer your Florida question, I think.
All right, he'll be there for Thanksgiving. I don't know if I can come back that soon. I think Crow would have a duck if I left. If we didn't have Thanksgiving here at the house.
You know, it's funny because just the other night, Hester wanted me to.
Twisted?
Yeah, Twisted wanted me to come up to him for Thanksgiving. I was like,
Oh,
maybe.
I don't know. Crow's making his stuffing.
It's a song by Cream. Eric Clapton's first band before Derek and the Dominoes.
Yeah, they've been around a while.
I don't know any of those names, so.
Yeah, he's young. He's a youngin'. Okay, see that
I'm
didn't.
27, but you know.
Well, these are ancient songs. I'm gonna cover that up somewhere.
You're that tranquil, you're ancient.
All right, well, Anchoku, if I can't be there, at least get together with Tranquil, and you guys.
Do they even know who each other are?
Yeah, they do. They know who each other are. They've known each other all their lives. And play some Dungeons and Dragons. The Banana Brothers know them too.
Tranquil and well-versed in classic rock.
Yes, he is. Tranquil used to be in a band.
I still have that CD, the Hourglass.
Hourglass, yeah.
In fact, I named my stream community after it.
See? You have such an influence, Tranquil. Alright, this turned... Oh, well, this... See, I'm done. So that means I guess I gotta be done. This turned out better than I thought, but see how that... Except for... the roots. This is really soggy roots. Oh, I like that! I like that bunched up better. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna bunch that up just like that.
They all don't have to be perfect roots.
No. I'm gonna bunch that one up and maybe leave the other ones. But this turned out really well. If I do say so myself.
Tranquil just asked, is that Adam?
It's not Adam.
It's not Adam.
Oh, but that would have been a good guess.
He said,
Why would Adam be in Florida for the holidays? His family's up in Michigan.
He said, I hope that dries better than it looks.
It does. It will. Listen, you people.
Oh, wait, we also haven't gotten to the coloring part, right?
Right. Oh, yeah. The paint will definitely help. Oh, that's coming off, too.
Looks like we got around 20 minutes left.
Yeah. No, don't worry. We're going to keep going. I still have to attach stuff. I still have to attach the lid to this, see? Boop. And do the thing on the inside. But I wanted...
Do you want your fan back?
No, I got plenty of fans.
Oh, that's right.
See, they're all in chat.
Oh,
see what I did there?
Yeah, that was slick.
I like this bunched up like that, way on top. That gives it. Oh! I know what I want to do. Let's do this, guys. While it's still damp. I am very excited. Look, I have this stuff. This when I trimmed the edges of this burlap. I'm so excited! I'm just throwing stuff everywhere. When I trimmed the edges, because this was like a ribbon, and it had this edge on the side, which I didn't want, because I didn't want this to have a smooth edge to it. When I say smooth, I mean just a tailored, not tailored. Help me think of the word. Uniform. Okay. I didn't want it to be uniform. I wanted it to kind of be all over the place.
For some reason, I wanted to say tapered. Does it sound right?
No, tapered is like a candle.
Oh.
So, but we can use this that I cut off the edge of it. It's itchy too. Don't ever. I mean, ugh. Okay.
Don't dress your kids in it.
Yeah, no, unless you don't like them. Okay, so we can use this as like a vine, like a bump on the thing, like that. Wouldn't that be cool?
Oh yeah.
Around maybe.
Now, I mean, I know it's. Well, okay. I keep forgetting that Shademurk is supposed to be a jungle mushroom.
Exactly. But you know what?
Swamp.
If I did this, I would cover it with paint, and I don't want it to cover it with paint. I like the natural, so maybe we should save to put this on.
Put it on
afterward. Okay, good call.
Get out, me swamp.
Good call. That's why you guys are here.
Good call, chat. They said nothing.
They said nothing. They're still talking about cream and classic rock. When did this stream become about classic rock?
I actually really want to start a D&D podcast now.
You should. Then you will take your microphone. I'm still hoping that you'll decide you never want to stream again, and I'll have your microphone. And
I still want my microphone for gaming.
Oh,
there's still that.
Oh yeah, okay.
And Joku, I know nothing. Rylan says maybe you should figure out a way to bind those roots in that burlap canvas stuff. It may provide more structure.
Yeah, we talked about that, and I do like that idea.
Drake's channel. Oh, you want my channel?
Oh yeah.
You care?
It's no, it's fine. I think I put it in the link below. That looks kind of cool, guys. Should I cover this one with that? I mean, I would have wasted. Let's do another one. Let's try it on another one. Let's try it on this one. You can kind of see through that tape, though. I'd have to do a couple layers. Maybe I should do the paper towels first and then do this, which means I could have put it on this one. So let's go back to plan A. What do you think? Should I cover that up with this and make the mushrooms have this? I do like this texture. I was going to use it on the top, but maybe the side would be better. The stem part. Do you guys like that?
So is this an idea to replace doing the...
No, I'd have to do both because you can see the cup through. I'd have to leave the paper towel layer on there for sure.
What would be better, putting that on the top or bottom?
Yeah, I could probably do it on the tops.
Well,
instead.
I'm sorry. I'm talking about layering the
Oh!
the two together.
Ooh!
You know what I mean? So that way there is no cup underneath you to the broth all around it because...
That's true. Oh, and you know what? That would have held it on better too.
Oh, probably.
You're welcome.
I'll do that for the other ones. The ones that I do off screen.
Yes.
Okay. And then maybe we'll do some for the top. But I do like the idea of using this extra stuff for the, like, viney stuff.
So
All
viney.
right. Okay. Where were we? We're going to put this one aside and get out another one, right? We have a little bit of time left. 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, 14.
14? Okay. Let me just get another plate here.
So you talked about mudding.
This is my mudding, but it probably would have been better if it was mud colored. Would have been funnier. Would have made more sense.
It sounds like it did Friday, alright.
So, is it repeating? Or echoing?
It might be.
Is the
Hold on.
laptop microphone on?
So I just barely tapped the lapel mic, and I could tell it made noise. So I don't know. I feel like this is accurate, but I also moved. I leaned closer, so maybe that was an issue.
Well, we can probably try it. We could put. I don't want it to make bad noise because people don't want to watch if it's got bad noise on it. You want to put the Yeti between us and see if we can do that.
I mean, we're closer together, so maybe, you know what, let's not worry about it for this stream, so let's just keep it uniform, you know?
Right.
Keep the audio the way it is.
We'll change it for next time.
Yeah, but next time we'll, I need to play around with the lapel, I think.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, because the way that it connects is into the microphone jack, because this lapel mic is technically made for things like iPads and tablets, phones, what have you. So plugging it into a computer, it works, but it wasn't its intended purpose, I think.
Oh, okay.
It also could be that the Yeti's picking me up as well, that is true.
Yeah, I can move it closer to me.
No, it should be fine, because it's angled at you, and I have a monitor between me and the mic.
It's angled at me better now. How's that?
Well, we'll find out in a moment.
I could sing a song. Do you want me to sing a song?
No, please.
You don't want me to sing a song.
I also have noise suppression enabled on both mics.
Okay.
That was a hope that it would, drown out the...
Well, let's do the top.
Only Drake is echoing. Okay. So that means you're not being picked up on the lapel, but I'm being picked up on the...
On the Yeti?
Yeah.
There's something so satisfying about painting blue. Looks all shiny.
I'm gonna grab something. I'll be right back. Hold the
A
fort.
little banter with me. And what if someone types something in chat while you're
Well,
gone?
it'll be like 60 seconds.
I miss you.
Someone time me. 60 seconds, starting right around now.
Okay, I guess I'll just talk to myself. He's still gone. But I hear this running up the stairs. And I don't know what to say because I can't see chat. I'll just pretend like you guys are just enthralled with this mushroom top. Add some more. There we go. I like the jaggedness of it. That's why it was so important to shred it. I feel like I'm not talking to anybody. Can't even see chat. He's back! Oh, thank goodness!
Oh my goodness!
I know, they were probably giving me a hard time.
No, they were. We're all started counting in chat. First of all, you missed the number 2. From 1 to 3. And then from 8 to 14. Oh, you missed 7 too.
Nice.
And somehow you made it to 90.
90?
Still going.
Is he?
Alright.
This might be a little loud.
Oh, the filter.
It is a filter. We'll see if it helps.
Or it's just muffled. Hey, maybe it'll make it sound better. How's that? Is that better? As far as Drake, say something.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. He was getting the messages not sent because you were sending messages too quickly.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. But he had to keep the time, going.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that made sense. Okay. And somewhere amongst the timing, at about 52 seconds, I guess, and Choku said, "You will survive."
Oh, it's because I was babbling about being lonely and not being able to chat with anybody because I couldn't see the chat. I'm not doing the sides, guys, because I had to set it on its sides, so I was going to just let this part, and then I'll do the sides in a second. Just doing the top first, then I'll wrap this around.
I want to do a quick test real quick. I apologize.
Alright, go ahead.
I'm going to mute the Yeti. Do I still sound like I'm echoing at all? And in fact, go ahead and say something. Just, yeah.
Can you hear me okay?
Okay, I'm guessing you can't hear her because the music was about the same level as her, so I'll turn her mic back on.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, jeez.
I was muted.
Hello, Lissaroo.
Hello, Lissaroo! Who's Lissaroo?
That's Alyssa.
Oh, hello, Alyssa!
Yeah, so there's gonna be a little bit of an echo, probably.
Well, what about the pop filter? Don't you have one of those? Or is it just
It's
amplify?
just a little circular screen that goes between you and the mic directly.
Oh,
so
it's just to amplify or something?
No, pop filters tend to take out the breathing into the mic thing.
So it's like Darth Vader?
It's either that or literally pop sounds. So if you do like a p sound in front of the mic, it prevents that from happening.
Because
when you listen to it.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm just being silly.
Too much echo. Back in the box. Oh, you messaged me and I didn't know.
So Alyssa is probably bored going, what is she making? We will have you playing Dungeons and Dragons soon enough, young lady.
Oh, she already plays.
Oh, I love her!
I know! In fact, I was going to ask you something about the next time we play with the Thursday group.
That's fine with me. You're the DM. It's your rules. We could be introduced at the same time. Because remember, I have to create a character.
Right. I mean, if I do that, I'd have to...
She's old enough to drink, right? Because we have certain drinking rules.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's too many. I put like three layers of that on there. It's because lots of sap.
Lots of sap in here. No, but I'm curious. Okay, right. So she's making a terrain for a mushroom village in her homebrew Feywild. It doesn't look like a mushroom at the moment because you're seeing it from the top down.
Oh yeah, sorry.
But here you go. So this is the very base version of it. But,
we're mudding today.
Yeah, we're mudding today, right? She said cute.
Well, here, I'll show her the finished one.
Yeah, show her one of the finished, the first edition, or
well,
oh, the repainted.
That's the
right.
repainted one.
Well, it's kind of hard to see top down. It's
I'm moving. I just gotta put this down without it falling over.
Oh, yeah, that's probably important.
That's sort of what it's gonna hopefully look like. Something similar to that.
Something like that, yeah. It's,
I'll get one of the red ones.
It's all supposedly as close as possible to 1:1 scale of what she wants, so they're giant mushrooms.
Yeah.
She said it looks so good.
Here's the one, the original color.
Oh yeah, the big one with the original color. Looks like a Mario mushroom.
And it doesn't have any of the greenery on it because I plucked it all away. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I like this.
Can you extend the bridge a little bit? Like,
yeah, the
so
bridge.
that's supposed to be one person at a time crossing, like you can't pass each other.
Doop,
So
doop, 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 doop.
that's the size of the minis. Yeah.
It had a stairway on it here, but I yanked that off too. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to add more fungi to the sides. I'll do that. I'll do that next.
Okay. I feel like I should be able to bounce on that. You're the second person to
I know.
talk about a trampoline.
In fact, I think this one is the one that has the bouncy top.
How do we do that again?
We put we didn't attach the top to the cup. We put stuff in there to make it
That's right.
And I used that royal we.
Right.
Because I did it and you gave me crap about it. That's how we do it.
Oh, she says I blame Mario Kart.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody talks about that because of that, having them bouncy mushrooms. That didn't quite cover that at all, did it? My fingers are so sticky. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Well, I will finish all the mudding. You got the idea. We've mudded 2.5. Well, the other one had the stairs on it. I'll bring all those out. That's okay.
You'll have to redo the.
I gotta redo the sides. There's this, yeah, some of this
and the
stuff.
roots.
And some of the roots, and pretty much all of it.
Pretty much all of it.
I can't find.
You need more table space.
I know. Well, this is a big project. Normally, I have plenty of table space. This one has stairs going up. It'll look more like. Where's my stairs going up one?
Royal we should add chocolate coins to collect on the bounce. That's our Choku.
It's supposed to look like this original one.
Oh yeah, with the stairs.
Going up.
Turn it toward you. Yeah, there you go.
Sorry, but when we first started streaming, my camera was the opposite way, so I had to learn how to hold everything like this.
Yeah, but upside down to her.
And then we turned it, and now I have to relearn to turn it right side up.
But yeah,
so,
the idea being like some of the staircases in the Sylvari Guild Wars 2
yes.
tree of
yes, that's what I was going for.
Thingy.
And I love that these are just wrinkles in the paper towels. As I put the paper towels on, they wrinkled. So I decided to capitalize on that, and I put the green kind of glowy paint to make them look like vines.
Oh yeah.
So I'll continue that when I make the rest of them. And I actually used the base of this one as a paper plate, which we haven't done yet. So maybe one of my last mushrooms will have the paper plate as the base. See? It's just a styrofoam cup, paper plate, and you can see the paper towel here.
Yeah.
How firm that is. That's just what I've been doing, but it's dry.
Right.
Very stiff. Huh. So that was what that piece was supposed to be. And I didn't put a little thing in to flatten it out. I will have to do that before I put the. Oh, this one doesn't have a lid, so I'll have to do it before I finish mudding it. Yeah, I put a flat piece of cardboard in this little, because there's a little ridge in there. It's not flush with the ground. Okay, all right. Well, yes, I have a checklist of things.
The Sylvari maps are amazing.
Yeah, they are. I loved playing Guild Wars 2. That was fun. And I was a Sylvari. I was a Sylvari. Is it Ranger or Hunter in that game?
It's Ranger.
I'm always a Ranger or Hunter in games I play. Wow, I just threw that away. Why did I throw that away? That's extra. I have to dig that out of garbage.
That's your golden rule.
Golden rule. Save everything. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. This coming Friday, we will be making a Grell.
Yes. Let me throw that up
Put
there.
the Grell back up. And this was just today announced by you guys. You chose the Grell.
Foreman Grill.
Foreman Grell. That's his name. And so I'll be trying to put something together for Friday. We'll see what happens. This is a little bit of a Benny Hill theme thing going. Yakety sax going.
Oh my goodness, I forgot about something.
I should totally do that.
Oh man.
You guys had yakety sax going during one of your encounters during Strahd because Del Mori posted about that. I saw that.
Funny.
Yeah. And I had that queued up on my phone just in case during my campaigns to ever play it. But we are still looking for a microphone, so if you want to buy me a cup of coffee.
Oh, yes.
He'll throw up the coffee link.
Throw on coffee.
And I really appreciate it.
So the grill's on top of it. Whoops.
You can move the grill.
Yeah.
They can see what the grill looks like. And it won't probably look anything like that when we finish on Friday, but that's okay.
That's just a really weird looking
jellyfish. That's at 6 o'clock on Friday. Then I will be back on Tuesday, a week from tonight, continuing work on the Mushroom Village. And then I will not be streaming Friday the 21st because I will be traveling to Florida, where the 25th, the next episode of Qyjari's Curious Crafts on Tuesday night, the 25th, will be with Jamie. Crafting with Jamie, which is the Real Tranquil in chat.
Tranquil.
He is here in chat. And this will be his second appearance on the show. We love him. He's awesome. He and I have a hilarious good time. We might even drink that night.
And he actually said a moment ago to call him.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
And If you don't want to buy a cup of coffee, but you want to support me some other way, I do have a Amazon wish list. Also, I have a Patreon account. The links are below. And the $5 and above get a PDF file each month of the things I create. And I still have to put together the one for this because obviously this is an ongoing project, but I will get the PDF up there for the tiles that I made last Friday, which are like this. And maybe I'll even put the bonus PDF information in there on how to create your very own tile marking device.
There you go.
A TMD. And as usual, this episode and all my other previous episodes of these streams are uploaded to YouTube.
Yes. I gotta remember which button that is. Wish
That's
me
the
luck.
YouTube button.
It doesn't. I didn't have it labeled. Remember?
Oh, well.
So there it is.
Yay!
Got it.
So tune in there if you want to watch episodes. I definitely want to recommend the Fire Giant episode.
The Fire Giant episode is one of the funniest.
We were laughing
Of course, all these things are in the profile down below.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
you can scroll down, or if you're on mobile, switch over to the info tab, and you can tap on the banner or any links that are there to get to any of these things.
And we appreciate any follows and any Twitter followers. I'll follow you back. I promise. Call me out.
I'm sorry for the echo.
Yeah, sorry for the echo. We'll work on that for next time.
We'll get that fixed.
And I say we, I mean Drake, because that's what he does.
What are you doing?
Well, I have to do a bit on the
that's
outro.
Right. Well, should I switch then?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, and we'll have a little bit of an outro. So.
Have a good evening.
Night.